Hello everybody, it's the Law Gnome and welcome to the very first Funko Pop update of 2016. Guys, while I was on hiatus, I could not get over the barrage of all of the amazing news that I received in regards to brand new Pop lines, current Pop line extensions, as well as so many different specials that you can swing a cat at. What better way to start off the new year than with an oversized edition? So before we get into all of the amazing news that I found out about, let's take a look at how my collection has been going. So yeah, The Force Awakens did happen, but one of the few things that I saw coming from a mile away was how popular this little guy was going to be. Now, this one doesn't belong to me. As a matter of fact, I did get two of him after I went to see the movie for the first time, but one of them went to my fiance, and this one did go to my younger sister for her birthday, and unfortunately, she left it behind because she just had too much to carry. So he is being safeguarded by me, and of course, we're talking about BB-8, number 61 in the Star Wars line, and I love it. It's not mine, but I absolutely love it, and of course, like my Stormtrooper, it is a bobblehead, and because of the fact that this really doesn't have much of a body to bobble on, it does still look very cute, but what I am truly blown away by is the detail in the droid. The carvings on the entire sculpture, it looks like he literally was miniaturized and just popped right out of the movie screen. And this character definitely left an impression on me. He was definitely one of the highlights of the film for me. Not that the movie was bad, I had so much fun with it. But yeah, I'm very happy that I managed to give him to two people who mean so much to me and have him be a part of their collections. So there's no reason why I can't at least spread the good word. And he may be one of the hardest ones to get right now. So hopefully you will be able to get your own BB-8, especially if you happen to be a Star Wars fan. So these two guys belong to me, and they came out of frickin' nowhere. When I found out that one of my favorite films from one of my favorite directors, Edgar Wright, was going to have two of his characters become Pops, I just had to get my hands on them, and they happen to have been a gift for the holidays for me from my brother-in-law, Teddy Jets, who has been featured in many of my Pop videos and will be in many more in the months to come. Believe me when I say that. But I absolutely love these brand new Shaun of the Dead Pops. They're numbers 240 and 241 in the movie line, but why are these so special? Well, I will tell you. It's because they are Entertainment Earth exclusive blood splatter editions. First of all, I've seen them when they weren't blood splattered, and the detail on these two Pops is incredible. We'll take a look at Shaun. I love the way the hair looks, and his goatee, how it looks very bushy. I love the detail on the cricket bat. It looks exactly like it is a wood bat. The tie with the stripes, as well as his little ID card, and he's even got the smudge of red in the corner of his pocket. And then we've got Ed, of course played by Nick Frost, and I forgot, of course, Simon Pegg plays Shaun. But Ed has the I Got Wood shirt, he's got the droopy expression, of course the hair as well with the spikes and everything, his jeans rolled up with his sneakers, and of course the shovel that he uses, but also they've got blood splatter on them to a certain degree, and I love how it's different from both. It's all on the corner of Ed's face right over here, and then there's some on the shovel and some all over his hands, and then with Shaun, there's some on the bat, there's some on his face, there's some on his shirt, and even the boxes are a great piece of this collection because even the boxes have blood splatter on them for graphic effect. So I would definitely say that these were probably two of the best Pops that I have added to my collection, especially because of all the detail that was done to make these Entertainment Earth exclusives look so badass. Now, will there be a Hot Fuzz line? I have a strange feeling that there will be. Will there even be an At World's End line? Probably. But will I be interested in them? I'm not so sure at this point in time because this was the movie that introduced me to Edgar Wright, introduced me to Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, and I just love Shaun and Ed so much as characters, much more than the other characters that they have portrayed in other Edgar Wright films. So yeah, these two are fantastic additions to my collection, and I am so thankful that my brother-in-law got me them for the holidays. So where do we start? I honestly have no idea, so I'm going to try and do this in some kind of sane order as possible. There is definitely going to be a mixture of exclusives, extensions, as well as brand new lines, but I'm just going to try and put the right things in the right order. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to talk about some of the pops that came out special around the holidays. And the first one I want to talk about is one that you probably can't find anywhere anymore, but I do want to talk about it only because of the fact that it is the CEO of Funko's, Brian Mariotta's, favorite pop. And it is the Funko holiday exclusive of Lil Gruesome. He did so many Skittles versions of Gruesome, and this one is no different. It is done in holiday colors, white face, red trench coat, and green hair. And the other big special that came out was the Haunted Mansion exclusive pops that are only going to be found in Disney theme parks. I did only show you guys a little portrait, so to speak, but they did actually get them in their boxes, and I will not lie, they actually did look pretty awesome. And I seriously feel that people who get a chance to go down to Disney will definitely want to pick these up. Let's also take a look at some very unusual ones that actually came out. I don't think I ever in a million years would have expected to see a John Oliver pop. Of course, John Oliver does a late-night news show on HBO, and I'm quite surprised that they made this, and the fact that it wasn't an exclusive. I know that there were 4 exclusive Conan O'Briens at San Diego Comic-Con, but I'm wondering exactly what this is going to mean for Funko. Are we going to see other late-night chalk show personas become these kinds of things? Like, will there be a David Letterman? Will there be a Johnny Carson? Will there be a Jay Leno? I don't know, but just seeing the fact that John Oliver became a pop is very intriguing to me. And the Battlestar Galactica line is expanding along with some brand new ones from the newer incarnation of the Battlestar Galactica show. There are 3 of them. There's Lieutenant Starbuck, a Cyclone Centurion in the newer version, as well as 6. I did try to get into the new show, and I really wasn't a big fan. Listen, if you like Battlestar Galactica, there's no reason why you can't add these to your collection. The WWE line is growing as well. We've got some brand new ones, including another WWE exclusive of John Cena. We also have Roman Reigns and another Total Divas in WWE, and that's Paige. I don't really know these wrestlers because I have not been a fan of wrestling, but I do know one of the bigger ones, and that, of course, is another old-school classic favorite in the Ultimate Warrior. We're going to also be adding a Macho Man Randy Savage FYE exclusive, and at UFC.com, that's Ultimate Fighting Champions, you can actually get the first of the brand new UFC line. And that, of course, is Conor McGregor, and I also did take a look in the back. There will be a Ronda Rousey pop. I don't know exactly where they're going to be found besides UFC.com, but hopefully these will be found in stores very soon. And one of the other lines that I'm really excited about is the fact that Sesame Street is going to be expanding, and we're going to finally get the last 4 that they had mentioned last year at Toy Fair. We are going to be getting Elmo, Grover, the Count, and of course a 6-inch oversized pop of Big Bird. So, of course, if you are fans of Sesame Street and you already started collecting them, there's no reason why you wouldn't want to add these to your collection. And we've also got anime characters coming. I know that there was a huge barrage of anime characters that were being introduced thanks to Hot Topic with some exclusives as well as pre-releases, but we are not going to stop there because we do have brand new ones from Naruto, including Naruto himself. And also 2 characters from the show Sword Art Online. They happen to be real fan favorites. I've seen a lot of people who actually did get their hands on these 2 characters already, and they absolutely love them. So it's really nice to see all of these other anime shows becoming pops as well. World of Video Games is also expanding, and I'm really impressed with the fact that this line is going to be expanding as well. We've also got 2 brand new video games featured in the line. We have got Nathan Drake from Uncharted 4. I think he was supposed to be a GameStop/EB Games exclusive, but it looks like maybe that's not the case anymore. He may be around for all major retail stores, as well as the Red Knight from Dark Souls 3, which is also a very interesting pop. I think the details on both of these are great, but if there's one thing that really surprised me is the fact that the Pac-Man line is coming out later on this year around the springtime, and I really don't know what to make of these. I have to say that Funko was very bold at turning these amazing old school arcade characters into Pops, but you have Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, the Ghost, as well as a Blue Ghost. And no, the Blue Ghost is not oversized, I just thought that it would really complete the set nicely, but it's quite interesting to see that each of the ghosts is going to have a little stand to make them look like they're floating. I think that that's a really nice touch, but I think one of the coolest things about them, even though Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man really do not look like Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man, take a look at their eyes. If you take a good look, you're not going to deny that that is pretty cool, especially a nice little tip off of the hat for Pac-Man and Pac-Man faithful. Disney is making another extension. They are adding the Zootopia line, and I'm very excited to see this brand new Disney classic because all the trailers have made me excited. It's Jason Bateman and Jennifer Goodwin, just to name a few of the voice cast members, and I think that the details on these are not as great as some of the Disney line characters that have come before them, but I can't lie. I just think that people are going to love this movie. I think that people are going to go out and add these Pops to their Disney collection, and along with them, there's also 2 brand new lines that are coming. Remember how I had that original Jack Sparrow? Well, it looks like Pirates of the Caribbean is going to be a whole series of Pops in the Disney line. We've got Jack Sparrow, we've got Davy Jones, we've got Elizabeth Swann, and of course we've got Captain Barbossa. I'm really hoping that more characters will be joining these characters like Gibbs and of course Will Turner. Maybe we will see other versions of Jack Sparrow and Captain Barbossa and Elizabeth Swann, but who really knows? All I do know is that there still is a major fandom for Pirates of the Caribbean. And alongside that, there's also going to be a brand new Alice in Wonderland line, part of the Disney line, of course, and of course it is the Tim Burton version of the film. Now, a lot of people really don't care much for this film. I personally have fun with it. It's a part of my DVD collection, and the details on these Pops look awesome. The Cheshire Cat looks wonderful. The details on Alice and the Red Queen are awesome, but I will not lie that the Mad Hatter is an amazing detailed Pop, and I think that that is going to be the highest grossing one in this little line extension. Also, when it comes to big fan favorites, we can't deny Adventure Time. I'm not a fan of Adventure Time, but the reason why this was definitely exciting is the fact that this will officially include a brand new Pop ride. Number 14 in the Pop ride line is going to be Jake the Car with Finn, and it looks adorable. I think that this is going to be bought by so many fans because Adventure Time has a massive cult following, and it's pretty awesome. I never would have expected this to be a part of the Pop Ride collection. However, I was expecting this to be part of the Pop Ride collection. That, of course, is Fast and Furious. It looks like there's going to be 3 individual Pops featuring the characters played by Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, and The Rock, of course. But, of course, you're also going to be able to get the 1970 Charger, which is number 17 in the Pop Ride collection with Vin Diesel. I have a friend in the film critics community on YouTube who has not collected a single Pop yet, but this may be the one that finally lures him in. And if he is watching this, he knows exactly who I'm talking about, and I will not lie. The fact that they actually took something like a Dodge Charger, one of the most masculine cars out there, and turned it into this adorable little Pop is extremely, extremely impressive. And also something that I never would have expected is the fact that Better Call Saul is getting a Pop line. For now, it's just one. It's Jimmy McGill. Of course, that is also Saul from Breaking Bad, played by Bob Odenkirk, and this is also another really nice detailed Pop. I don't know if he is going to be the only one, or if they plan on making any more in this line. I really wasn't a big fan of the show, but I am very impressed that they are actually making room for Jimmy McGill in Better Call Saul. Now, I really didn't know where I was going to fit these in, but I think this is the right place for them to be. And this is the fact that Hot Topic, of course, is once again not disappointing the fans with some pretty awesome Hot Topic exclusives. We've got everything from a blushing Nemo to a flocked Cheshire Cat to another power armor from Fallout 4 to a pink and white Harley Quinn. I don't know what that is for. I'm hoping that it's for a nice charity or something like that. But of course, there's also going to be a Hot Topic Oversized exclusive of Drogon from Game of Thrones with red eyes. And continuing on with the exclusives, we've got Doctor Who, once again not disappointing us, with two of them. One that will be offered by GameStop and EB Games, which is the regenerating 10th Doctor, and of course it's glow-in-the-dark, and a Hot Topic exclusive of the 9th Doctor, when he's holding a banana. I don't remember the reason why this is supposed to be humorous, but I did have a friend, that's Sam over at Novels and Nonsense, who did explain to me the whole thing behind Doctor Who and the banana. I also know that there is another exclusive coming. It's an FYE exclusive, but I could not find a good glam shot of it, and it is fan favorite Captain Jack Harkness with the Vortex Manipulator. But there is a nice little piece of history being made in the world of Funko thanks to Doctor Who. And that is the 300th pop in the Funko television line. And that is K9. I am very impressed with the fact that Doctor Who is a very popular line. I'm not surprised, but I'm very impressed with the fact that they are adding so many fan favorite things to this collection, and I think K9 cannot be more of a fan favorite than Sarah Jane. In regards to other exclusives, we also have Marvel's exclusives over at Walgreens. We also have a couple at Hot Topic and Target. There's lots of different ones, from Iron Spider to Green Goblin to a very vintage-looking Agent Carter, and the rest of them just speak for themselves. And I will not lie about the fact that the Green Goblin does look pretty awesome. But you want to talk about something even more awesome? Why don't we take a look at the brand new Captain America Civil War line that's coming out. There are so many characters featured in this line, from Captain America to Black Widow to Iron Man to an oversized Giant Man. So many different characters to collect. It seems like Hawkeye has gotten snubbed again. And even when you take a look at all of the stores that are hosting various exclusives, like a GameStop exclusive of Captain America in an action stance, to a Hot Topic exclusive of Falcon, to an unmasked Black Panther from Walgreens, I mean, there's just too much. I really hope that they're not going to milk this franchise for all it's worth, because it looks like they're already doing that with another Marvel franchise, and that, of course, is Deadpool. Now, there are already plenty of regular Marvel Deadpools in the Marvel line, but the Deadpool movie is making headway. I am so excited for this movie to come out in a few weeks. I think it's going to be so much fun. And the pops. Oh my god, the pops. And these are some of the most bizarrely obscure things that I've ever seen. From Pirate Deadpool to Bedtime Deadpool to Deadpool with a thumbs up and a rubber chicken to various different colors that can be found everywhere, from Target to Walgreens to FYE. I don't know about you guys, but this may be milking it for a little bit more than it's worth, but I definitely plan on adding the regular thumbs up Deadpool to my collection very, very soon. And there's a little competition going on here, everybody, because it's not just Marvel that's got a lot of stuff coming out. We've got DC jumping into the game as well with the brand new Batman v Superman line. That's another movie that I am so excited to see, and when I saw the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive double pack of Batman and Superman, when I saw what they did with the Superman, I seriously couldn't believe it because it looked so beautiful, and I'm so glad to know that they are officially coming out in stores across the country and all over the world. The fact that they've got Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman and Aquaman, I'm so excited because I want to get this line. Not all of them, but at least the heroes that I know and love. I never got on the Marvel bandwagon, but with the DC Cinematic Universe, which I'm hoping will be successful, this is a line that I want to invest in, and I've already got the 4 heroes on the way to my house. But there's also going to be some exclusives, because that San Diego Comic-Con exclusive was just the beginning. There are 2 other double packs, a Walmart glow-in-the-dark Kryptonite exclusive, as well as a very first Toys R Us metallic exclusive. And of course, Hot Topic is getting into the game with what I think could be an underwater Aquaman. So I don't know about you guys, but I am so glad that these are coming out. Marvel vs. DC, this is my dream come true. May the best franchise win. And along with the Marvel Collector's Corps, Funko has officially done the same for DC. you now have the ability to get a monthly subscription box called Legion of Collectors. It is a DC exclusive Funko themed box, and the first pop that is going to be included is an armored Batman v Superman Batman. He is number 88 in the set. I saw him originally when they were showing all of the brand new glam shots, and then they took this one specifically down because no one knew that they were actually going to be featuring it as the very first one of the Legion of Collectors Pop exclusives, and this one looks so awesome. The details are incredible. I'm not going to invest in it, but I am going to be getting my share of DC Pops. And a brand new line is coming. Independence Day. Not Independence Day Resurgence, everybody. Independence Day, the original science fiction action classic, and these look pretty awesome. We've got Captain Stephen Hiller, we've got David Levinson, and we've also got an alien and a Chaser exclusive. We haven't seen Chasers in such a long time, and this Chaser is going to be one of the aliens coming out of its battle armor. Again, very excited to see if people are going to get their hands on them because I think they look pretty awesome. And now we have some expansions to talk about. We have the expansion of Futurama. The Wave 2 is on the way, and I'm so happy to see certain characters that people were very excited for, like Dr. Zoidberg and Nibbler. I still feel that there is many more characters that can be featured in this line. I would not be surprised if they even featured a pop ride of the spaceship, but these are adorable. I heard there's even going to be an exclusive blue Dr. Zoidberg. I'll definitely put up a glam shot if I can find it, but it just keeps growing, everybody. This is just too exciting. And now we take a look at Harry Potter Wave 2. I knew this was coming. I was very excited that it was coming, and all of these brand new pops look fantastic. The ones that really stand out to me in this bunch is the Michael Gambon version of Dumbledore, the Dementor, Sirius Black, and Luna Lovegood. The Harry Potter line is so successful right now. So many people are grabbing them, and I think more people are going to be so excited to know that these are coming out, and I'm sure there's going to be even more characters featured in Wave 3, but I am also happy to say that my wish came true. You all know that I do have one Harry Potter pop, and it is the Harry Potter in Quidditch robes. And I always said to people, I hope that his Quidditch rival becomes a pop. Barnes & Noble and Hot Topic are featuring the exclusives. Now, don't get me wrong. I think that the Neville Longbottom, the Cedric Diggory, and even Harry with the sorting hat are fantastic, but Draco in Slytherin Quidditch robes, that's gonna be mine, everybody. I cannot wait to have Harry's rival on the Quidditch pitch, and I'm definitely going to include my Harry Potter in Quidditch robes again when I finally get my hands on this Draco and Slytherin robes, and I will definitely be talking about them and looking at them side by side in all of their glory with a Quidditch theme from John Williams somewhere in the background. Here's one that I didn't expect to happen. We've got My Chemical Romance. Now, Pop rocks. Very happy that it's going to be expanding. As a matter of fact, Brian Mariotta announced a whole new bunch of awesome figures and music that are coming out this year. My Chemical Romance has a huge following. There's also a Hot Topic exclusive included here. The lead singer, Gerard Way, in 3 different versions, and the Hot Topic version is the face-painted skeleton. But you know, I will say this. This is nice, and some of the ones that they announced that are coming out this year are going to be great too. But is it just me who thinks that they should just stop with what they're doing and just make some David Bowie pops? Because after the passing away of this rock legend, I think that he is definitely due for a pop line. Bring out a Labyrinth line for all I care. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the fact that they are adding to the music line, but I still feel that certain artists do need to be taken over others. And finally, how could a pop review not be completed without a whole new bunch of Star Wars pops to enjoy? First, we're going to take a look at the brand new 3-pack. And this is Luke Skywalker with a bone, Slave Ula, and an oversized Rancor. Now, they're all bobbleheads, and I know they've already done the Wampa with a bobblehead, but I'm very curious to see if they're actually going to make the Rancor a bobblehead, because of the fact that he's hunched over. But again, this is an awesome 3-pack. The 3-packs are very, very popular, and I'm definitely sure that Star Wars fans are going to get their hands on this one too. And of course, to celebrate the highest grossing film in America of all time, of course we have to talk about Wave 2 of Star Wars The Force Awakens. I will not lie, I think that the Han Solo is so much better than the regular Han Solo from the original trilogy in the PoP line. I love the wrinkles under his eyes, and I love the way that his hair looks. But we also have other characters like Nien Nunb, and we've got Leia, and we've even got Admiral Akbar, and two characters that you probably don't remember, but I remember seeing them the very first time in Mos's Bar, and they are just side characters, but they're definitely very interesting. And of course, we have exclusives. A Barnes & Noble one, which features Finn with a lightsaber. We have the Loot Crate exclusive of Han Solo in his snow gear. We have a helmeted Nien Nunb from GameStop. We have an unmasked Kylo Ren from Walmart. And of course, we have the Smuggler's Bounty Flocked Chewie. So many. The Flocked Chewie everybody adores because everybody loves a Flocked Pop. But what I'm also happy to announce is that very soon there will be a glam shot, I promise. The 100th Pop in the Star Wars line has officially been announced. It's going to be a Target exclusive. It is FN2187. Finn in Stormtrooper gear with a rusted armor and 3 blood streaks on the helmet. I saw it. It was not the greatest glam shot, but I definitely intend to get a better one when it is officially hitting stores, and you'll probably, hopefully, see it in the next Pop review. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you're all still with me, hopefully. I'm really happy about all the amazing stuff that I showed you today. I wish that I could have showcased a Funko t-shirt, but unfortunately it still hasn't been released. I'm still waiting for it to come in the mail, so hopefully when I do the next Pop update, I will be wearing it because we've got Toy Fair coming up, which means what? Nothing but amazing news from the wonderful world of Funko. I have a feeling that I may have 2 oversized updates in a row, and that will be a first for me. So thank you very much for watching as always, guys. I will see you in the next one. Feel free to comment, and actions speak louder than words.